and welcome to another broadcast of RealSportsLive.com, Real Sports Live Southwest. Freddie Reyes, alongside my camera operator, Marcus Appleton. We are getting set for Thursday Night Football, game of the week from Laredo, Texas. We're at the Bill Johnson Student Activity Center, and we got some gray skies on this Thursday night, but football is in the air. District 29 6A. That is right. We're opening in district play already in District 29 6A. Thursday night, the home Laredo LBJ Wolves will be taking on the visiting Laredo Alexander Bulldogs. As a week ago, Alexander came away with a 24-19 win across town at Shirley Field against the Laredo Martin Tigers. And we had, of course, the representatives that had the coin toss. The captains for tonight for Alexander is number 36, Sebastian Brenes. Number 97 is Matthew Vasquez. Number 15, Seth Peña. And number 4, Alex Eli. And number 9 for the LBJ Wolves. Number 9 is Miguel Murillo. Number 22, Eddie Santillan. And number 16, which we don't have on the roster, are the captains for tonight. Alexander deferred to the second half, and LBJ will be receiving the opening kickoff. And once again, welcome to another edition of RealSportsLive.com, Real Sports Live Southwest. We're live on our YouTube channel. Make sure you guys go share it with all your friends and family. Go retweet, as we have the honorary sharing of gifts between the two schools. As we have this week, we had a lot of games Tuesday night. We were in Del Rio doing some volleyball, and featuring Alexander versus Del Rio. Tonight we're here featuring LBJ and Alexander. Tomorrow night we're going to be back here at the Bill Johnson Student Activity Center and giving you some more football action. Friday night lights, as the visiting Eagle Pass Eagles 4-0 come into Laredo and take on the Laredo United Longhorns, who is 2-2 with a win a week ago against the San Benito Greyhounds. Pretty tough teams that they played in non-district play, so they're getting ready and geared up for another district run, as a year ago they were left out of the playoffs as Southwest, Eagle Pass, Alexander, and United South made the playoffs in 2017. 2018, Texas high school football, and we'll be back with more after this. You're watching RealSportsLive.com, Real Sports Live Southwest.
Hello Eagle Pass and surrounding areas. My name is Grant Beau. I'm the general manager of Ram Country Auto World, where we have the largest selection of pre-owned inventory. Come by and see us at 1997 Veterans Boulevard, where we make sure our customers are number one.
Hey guys, Eddie Sanchez, owner of Kumo Fitness, located at 575 Commercial Street in downtown Eagle Pass. We invite you guys to come join us. We got equipment for everything from machines to free weights to bumpers. You name it, we got it. Come check us out, guys. Hey guys, welcome to Kumo Supplements and Lifestyle. My name is Eddie Sanchez. I'm the owner, and I invite you guys to come and join us any day of the week, Monday through Sunday, here at Mall de las Águilas.
Really got it, really got it, really got it, really got it, yeah. Really got it, 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 really got it.
And welcome back to our pregame show, brought to you by Ram Country Auto World, 1997 North Veterans Boulevard in Eagle Pass, Texas. Call them out at 830-872-3444. All late model car, truck, and SUV. You can go visit www.ramcountryautoworld.com, and that will get you all their inventory. Also, The Roque family, Roque Vela Jr. and family, wants to wish the UISD and LISD student athletes a successful 2018-2019 season. Play more. Family Entertainment Center coming to you soon. Loop 20, off of Loop 20. Also, Beau North. There's a bowling alley here in Laredo that gets you a lane, multiple lanes that you can go and bowl. They have specials. Also, Beau Del Rio. And Saritas Tortilla Factory. Si son Saritas, ni me las calientes. We got about 8 minutes to go before kickoff. And we're getting set and ready for Thursday night lights, Thursday night football. From Laredo, Texas, the Bill Johnson Student Activity Center. As we give you a couple of highlights from Alexander Martin a week ago. And get you how that game went. As Alexander took the lead early, 7-0 on a 9-play drive that started from their own 13. And number 20, their running back, Carlo Canalis, took it in from 14 yards out for a touchdown with 9:36 left. As you see the play for Martin. And Martin will be on the road Friday night as they take on the CC Win Mavericks in their District 14 5A opener. Also, that drive right there was culminated by number 22, Jose Castañeda, with a 3-yard run with 5:58 left, and that tied the ball game at 7-7 in that game on Saturday actually Thursday night at Shirley Field. And this is a screenplay that's coming up, and that one was a screenplay that went in for a touchdown and made it 24. It was a 6-play drive, and it was a 21-yard screen pass with 3:54 left in that game in that third quarter to take the 24-7 lead in that game. So, again, that game was a back and forth, and for Martin, they did not give up. They came right back after that touchdown, being down 24-7, and they scored on a 4-play drive that took a minute and 40. It was a minute and 42 seconds off the clock, and they scored to make it 24-13 a week ago. As we have the playing of our national anthem. Both teams were playing their alma maters, and now we get to get the Stars and Stripes.
ROTC. Following the presentation of colors will be our nation's anthem. Performing the Star Spangled Banner will be the LBJ Marching Band.
And they presented the colors. We're getting set for some football here from Laredo, Texas, as the LBJ Wolves are playing host to the Alexander Bulldogs. UISD Alexander Laredo LBJ in their purple and white with yellow and white numbers. And of course, LBJ in their away gold and blue pants. So we get set to go, and we are getting ready as the Wolves, we're gonna get into the tunnel and get set for kickoff. Like I said, Alexander won, deferred for the second half, and LBJ will be receiving the opening kickoff. So we'll see what transpires here in week one. Don't forget, Ram Country Auto World Pick 6. 6-pack of games that you get to pick the games that we give you. And if you win, well, guess what? We'll send you a gift card. That's our Ram Country Auto World Pick 6 as Alexander comes into the field. The Bulldogs getting set for the opening kickoff. They do have some key injuries, and we'll see who starts tonight and who plays on the field. They had some injuries that needed to be nursed, and we'll see what happens and who comes out. If their quarterback Matthew Connor will be available. If not, of course, you're going to see J.R. Rodriguez, the junior quarterback. Haven't heard much about Albert Laurel, their number one receiver, but they have a complement of receivers, Jeremiah Diaz and Alex Eli. Also, their running back, Camilo Pedraza, we haven't heard. Also, Iker Jaimes is another receiver that they have. So, again, it's one of those things where it's a committee of receivers, Carlo Canalis, the running back, also a senior. He took the load of the carries along with number 45, Miklos Gonzalez. And Miklos Gonzalez also had some issues for Coach Salinas and for Coach Calderon. He's excited about the game that they won last week, so they're coming in with some excitement, and of course, with them winning last week, they're coming with, of course, a boost of energy as we get set for kickoff. And kicking off to LBJ, back deep will be number 7, Rupert Landa, the junior receiver. It's number 34 who will be kicking off. That's Marcos Salivar, the also linebacker. So here we go. LBJ will be receiving the opening kickoff, and we start District 29 6A action. Thursday Night Football, brought to you by Real Sports Live, Southwest Real Sports Live. Landa takes it at the goal line. Brings it out to the 10, across the 10 to the 15, and gets brought down at right about the 16-yard line. So that's where they're going to start. 1st and 10 from their own 16-yard line. And here comes the Wolves offense. They're going to be placing it at the 17-yard line, so that's where they have their first and 10. LBJ has the shotgun formation, one receiver to the near side, back set in the back. Will delay to number 22 and get maybe a yard. Actually lost a yard, so minus a yard. It'll be a 2nd and 11. The running back there was number 22, Eddie Santillan. Santillan brings it to the near side and gets brought down by number 28. Number 28 in on a tackle was Andrew Gonzalez. So it'll be a 3rd and 8, a gain of 3. The ball at the 19-yard line. Brings a man in motion, 2 receivers to the near side, 1 to the far side. And number 16, the quarterback. That's not the 16, it's dropped it back and has somebody in his face and is brought down at the 10-yard line. So a sack. And that'll bring a 4th down. Trying to get that number on the quarterback. He does have number 16 on him, so a sack for the quarterback, number 16, and it's a 4th and 17. The rush coming in through the middle and punting it away back deep at about the 46-yard line. That was number 11. Alex Maldonado called for a fair catch, and the punt. So 1st and 10 from their own 46. That's where they'll have their first possession. And here comes the Alexander Bulldogs in their first possession. Alexander now has the ball at their own 46. 3 receivers set to the far side, 1 on the near side. With the running back in the backfield, that's Jared Rodriguez out to number 11. He has an opening, gets across to 50 to the 46-yard line. Actually, the 47 is where they're going to spot him. So number 9 to number 11, that's one of his favorite targets, Alex Maldonado. That was a 7-yard, so it's 2nd and 3. Don't know if they're going to go high tempo or fast tempo here. Rodriguez will hand it off to number 45. Gets across the 45 to the 43-yard line. Very physical up front for United. As the ball crosses, and we got Jason Mack from Laredo Morning Times in the house as he's coming in. That's number 40. And that one, it's a 1st and 10 from the own 40, actually the LBJ 44-yard line. So the ball carry was number 40, Bruce Ferguson. Was his first carry of the night. Drops back Rodriguez and goes deep to the sideline and is caught. And trying to see who that one is over on the other side. Well, we see the sighting there. Albert Laurel is back in the lineup. And that's what everybody was waiting for, to see if he was going to be back. 1st and 10. The ball at the 22. That was a 22-yard pass play. 1st and 10 for Alexander with 8. About 7:57 left here in the first quarter as Alexander has their first possession. 2 receivers to the far side. Brings it inside, and that's number 11 again. That's Alex Maldonado back on the outside. Actually, no, it's Laurel with another catch. First and 10, and that ball to the 12-yard line. So it's a 10-yard. He has 2 catches for 32 yards already. That quick. 1st and 10. And the clock rolling, 7:24 at the LBJ 12-yard line. We'll give it to the running back, number 40. As Miklos Gonzalez did not pass concussion protocol of a week ago, so we won't see him. So number 40, Ferguson, gets another carry. He's a sophomore and gets it to about the 9-yard line. 2nd and 7 with a 3-yard gain there. Thursday Night Football, live from Laredo, Texas, the Bill Johnson Student Activity Center. Make sure you guys go catch all the write-up and the news and notes of this game and other games in the area. To number 4, he gets to about the 5-yard line and gets gang tackled by a couple of Wolves. So JR to number 4, Alex Ali. So they move the ball down to the 4-yard line. That's a 5-yard catch there for, so it'd be a 3rd and 2. I bet this week with escaping with that 5-point win, 24-19 of a week ago at Shirley Field, I think Coach Salinas, brought some urgency up the middle. That's number 40, Ferguson, gets it across to maybe a yard. So a 4th and inches. The ball is at the 3-yard line. So they got to get to about the 2-yard line or across it to get the first down. We'll give it again to number 40 and gets stopped. And a big stop on a 4th and inches. The Wolves stop, and it was a 2-yard loss. So turnover on downs, the first, let's call that the first play that can make a difference in this game early on. LBJ defense getting a stop. And LBJ takes over with 5:21 left in the first quarter. The LBJ Wolves defense. And we're going to have a second look, the second drive. We'll give it to number 22, bounces it out and gets nothing. Actually loses it a yard as they had it at the 5-yard line. And number 22, Eddie Santillan, will lose a yard. 2nd and 11 from their own 4. Again, Santillan will try and get through the Alexander defense, and Santillan will go nowhere. Actually, no gain on that play. 3rd and 11. We got a chance to read up on this game on Laredo Morning Time, LMTonline.com, and see what Jason Mack had to say about this preview game. And on Thursday night, as that one, Santillan at the 4 gets it to the 6, a 2-yard gain, and it is 4th down and make it a 9. So if you want to know what's going on in the world of sports here in Laredo, well, get yourself lmtonline.com. Also on his Twitter feed. So Mario Gonzalez, I'm trying to find out who the quarterback is, because the number on the roster doesn't match with the number on his jersey. So Rose to about the 44-yard line. That's where they're going to down it. So there's a penalty on the play. We're going to check the penalty. So 2 possessions, 2 punts for the LBJ Wolves. So there's a block in the back. So the flag will be tacked on to the Alexander Bulldogs, and they're going to start at their own 46-yard line, 1st and 10. From the 46, Alexander has their second possession as they rode. Jared Rodriguez has the offense out there. 3 receivers set to the far side, 1 on the near side. Shotgun formation. Ferguson in the backfield. Drops it back, looking. And trying to look, and incomplete. As that one was blown up even before it started. Number 25 was Mark Santillan, I guess brother of Eddie Santillan, and he blew up number 4, Alex Eli. He was more physical there in the 5 yards of cushion. So incomplete, 2nd and 10 for the Bulldogs. Drops back, looking, steps up in the pocket. Outside, finds a receiver and goes over a couple of Wolves. And that was number 32, Ricky Ramirez, who did a great job coming in that second half. So 1st and 10 for the LBJ Wolves at the LBJ 38-yard line. Swing pass to number 11. Finds some blockers in front of him. Will take it to about the 30-yard line. Alex Maldonado. 2nd and 2. A gain of 8 yards there on that pass play. So 3 receivers set to the far side, 1 on the near side. Rodriguez, who does have a lot of varsity experience. He traded places with Matthew Connor a year ago. Will roll out trying to look for an opening and gets hit from behind. And there is actually a flag on the play. I believe number 65 actually pancaked somebody. So that one was an incomplete pass. On a 2nd and 2, we're going to check the call. So the penalty is assessed. So it's still 2nd down. And they're going to mark it back to the 40-yard line. So a 2nd and 12.
After the assessment of the penalty is 2nd and 12. Line of scrimmage, the 40.
Line of scrimmage will be the 40-yard line. The LBJ 40-yard line. 2 receivers set to the near side, 2 to the far side. Shotgun formation. The front 7 for LBJ will try and hassle JR as he finds Laurel deep. And he's at the 5. Touchdown Bulldogs as he gets through for an LBJ 40-yard touchdown connection from JR Rodriguez to number 8. Laurel with 2:04 left in the first quarter. They strike first. A 40-yard slant pattern pass from JR Rodriguez to Laurel, and that's what they've been missing here in the past couple of weeks. The point after attempt is good by number 36, Sebastian Brenes, and they take a 7-0 lead. We'll be back with more after this. You're watching RealSportsLive.com, Real Sports Live Southwest. Sarita's Tortilla Factory with 3 great locations to serve you in Maverick County. Come try our delicious barbacoa with the tortillas. Si son Saritas, ni me las calientes. Also, you can get our tortillas in Laredo, Texas at your local supermarket. That's Sarita's Tortilla Factory.
STAT Emergency Center is here to offer emergency services any day of the week and around the clock. We know that our patients deserve better than the typical cramped waiting areas and long lines. Get the care you deserve. Get treated, not seated.
Hi, this is Rockefeller Jr., owner, operator of JetBow North, and on behalf of my family and JetBow North staff, I'd like to wish every student athlete a safe and successful year.
And we're back live 7-0. Took 5 plays, 40 yards, and a onside kick. And the onside kick was actually, they did get it, but there was a flag on the play. So we're going to see what the penalty was all about. We'll check the flag and offsides on the kicking team. 5-yard penalty. So they're going to retry the kick. So with that, they do not get it back, and they push them 5 yards back to the 35, and they're going to have to re-kick this one. First quarter, 2:01 left. Alexander, after being stopped at the 3-yard line on a turnover on downs, they actually come back, and they had at their own, barring the fact that they had a short field. They're on the 46-yard line, so you guys are checking us out at LMT, Real Sports Live. We got action all over the state of Texas, and that ball is going to be kicked out of bounds. There's another penalty there. It never ends. We actually have a tab there where you can actually share your stories on our webpage. So if you wanted to do that, you can do that. So people can read up on what's happening in the world of Laredo, Texas sports. I mean, we got live games everywhere. Yeah. So 7-0, Bill Johnson Student Activity Center, 2:01 left, and after the penalty assessed, we actually have highlights here already queued up from Alexander Martin. So right now, that was last week, and you know, we had that going on, and our weekly show. We actually talked today on our Gridiron Talk show this morning with the coach of the CC with Mavericks, Eric Villaseñor, and they are actually, waiting for Friday night. Martin coming into town in Eagle Pass, and Eagle Pass is driving up here, and that's good. We're gonna be here live audio, and of course, an hour and a half after the game, we're gonna have video feed of the game. So, but you're gonna catch it audio. So they assessed the penalty back to the 30. So this is gonna be good field position for the LBJ Wolves, and Landa will get it at the 15 to the 25, get some opening to the 20 to the 35, actually to the 30, and that's where Landa will have the LBJ Wolves set up 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
After the kick return, LBJ takes over with a 1st and 10 line of scrimmage at the 31 yard line.
Actually, they have it at the 31. Always doing that to me. They put it at 1, and then they give an extra yard. So 3 receivers set to the near side, 1 on the far side. Shotgun formation. Santillan in the backfield. And the quarterback will look to throw, and he keeps it and gets it to about the 35. And they threw a hanky. We're going to look and see what the initial indication from Jason Mack says. It's a face mask. Personal foul. And it was one of those personal foul ones, grasping and just pulling it. So the penalty assessed. And moving the ball 15 yards to the 50. At the 50-yard line. So they're at midfield with a minute 35. Still can't find out who the quarterback is because he's not on the roster. He's the number that is on the... And that's number 31. Gets it... Actually, 21. Gets it across the 40-yard line. And Manny Rodriguez... Is it me or I just can't see? Because this is the LBJ Wolves. That's the Luis Segura. From up here, it looks like an 18. So an automatic first down. So it's number 10. Luis Segura, the sophomore quarterback for the LBJ Wolves. And with that penalty, after that ball to the 40-yard line, a 10-yard gain, they tack on at the 23-yard line of Alexander. And that's where they're going to have 1st and 10 with a minute 10. And minute 15 and counting. So Segura will bring a man in motion. 2 receivers set to the far side. Will drop back, looking in the middle of the field, rolling out to the near side. Has some running room, cuts it back in at the 20 and gets hit hard by number 47. And that's Santino Palizo. He put a palizo on. So number 10, the quarterback. And I believe the referees will kind of converge to see what the penalty was for. 7-0. A minute left here in the first quarter. Thursday night football. RealSportsLive.com, Real Sports Live Southwest. We had a doozy on Tuesday night. Alexander Lady Bulldogs pulled off a 4-setter against Del Rio. And that sets up the matchup. 5-0 United, 5-0 Alexander over at Alexander High School, the gymnasium. We're trying to get... Well, they had a holding on LBJ, and then they had a targeting call on the 47. And if you saw Twitter feed and if you saw everything that happened last week with the play at Alexander and Martin, where I saw the game live, and that was a shoulder hit. He did not lean with it, lead it with his crown, but they called it anyways, or they didn't call it, but they're trying to protect the players, of course. So to the 18-yard line of Alexander. 1st and 5 after all the penalties assessed. And I'm getting in Jason Mack's ear right now, and he's like looking at me. Let me type what I need to type, please. So 3 receivers to the far side. And Santillan in the backfield. We'll give it to Segura. And Segura gets nailed as soon as he got it. That's number 5. If you watch the replay, he came in clean. Nobody there to even block him. That's Donnie Etheridge, the all-district safety. So nowhere to run. Actually loss of 3 yards. So the 21, it's going to be a second. And we're going to call it, 13? And we'll give it to Santillan again to the near side. He shakes off a tackler and get brought down by number 28. That's Andrew Gonzalez, the free safety. And that ends the first quarter on that rush by Santillan. And he gets the ball to about the 22, a yard gain there. That ends the first quarter. As we start to 7-0, the score. We'll be back with more after this.
StatER does its testing and evaluations quickly without the delays of a traditional emergency room. We utilize the full services of a standard ER department, including CT scan, bedside emergency ultrasound, x-rays, and a full clinical laboratory, with a focus on getting you taken care of without long wait times. Stat Emergency Center is here to offer emergency services any day of the week and around the clock. Get the care you deserve. Get treated, not seated.
Hi, this is Rockefeller Jr., owner-operator of Playmore Family Entertainment. And on behalf of my family and Playmore Family Entertainment staff, I'd like to wish every student-athlete a safe and successful year.
Hello, Eagle Pass and surrounding areas. My name is Grant Beau. I'm the general manager of Ramp Country Auto World. We have the largest selection of pre-owned inventory. Come by and see us at 1997 Veterans Boulevard, where we make sure our customers are number one.
Hey guys, Eddie Sanchez, owner of Fumble Fitness, located at 575 Commercial Street in downtown Eagle Pass. We invite you guys to come join us. We got equipment for everything from machines to free weights to bumpers. You name it, we got it. Come check us out, guys.
And that one was incomplete.
Pass intended for Alex. However, there is a penalty flag on the field.
So penalty flag on the field.
During the play, holding, defense number 23. A 10-yard penalty will be assessed from the previous spot. Automatic, first down.
So it was an automatic first down on the penalty. We'll get it to the 15-yard line.
Line of scrimmage for Alexander is the 15-yard
So it's a 1st and 10.
Snap, false start. Offense number 6.
There's a false start.
Still first down.
And 9:15, they're going to pull it back to the 20-yard line after the penalty. That one to the running back, number 40. To Ferguson to the 16. Second and 11. Ball spotted at the 16-yard line. Drops back, still looking, rolls out middle of the field and gets hit hard.
pass by the Bulldogs is complete.
And the pass is complete. 1st and goal, and that was, I believe, Laurel. No, number 6, excuse me. That one, Iker Jaimes. It's 1st and goal from the 4-yard line. Rolls out near side and almost caught and in and out of the hands. And that was number 1, I believe, if not mistaken, Jeremiah Diaz.
The incomplete pass makes it 2nd and goal for Alexander.
So it's 2nd and goal.
Line of scrimmage remains the 4-yard line.
So the line of scrimmage is a 4. And the ball over the head of Rodriguez, and he falls on it. So on a 2nd and goal, the ball comes all the way back to the 19-yard line on a fumble.
Line of scrimmage will be pushed back to the 19-yard line. Makes it a 3rd and goal for the Bulldogs.
So 3rd and goal from the 19-yard line, a loss of 15 yards. And that's going to be on number 9. To the middle of the field and incomplete. There's a flag. The intended receiver was number 8. And number 1 will probably be called.
Multiple penalty flags on the field.
So the multiple penalties and half the distance to go. First and go again from the 9-yard line after those penalties. And our feed from our camera high up top. So we're going to try and fix that for you here before the half. It's 6:48 left. So we're going to give you some audio right now. We still have the scoreboard. So again, second and goal for the Bulldogs, and that was incomplete in the corner of the end zone. Fourteenth play drive. Rodriguez has two receivers to the near side, two to the far side. Will roll out, still looking, and gets tackled by number 32, the linebacker Mario Gonzalez, the junior. Brings Rodriguez back all the way back to the 23-yard line. And that one is a loss of 14. A third and goal from the 23. So from the 23, third and goal, 6:10 left. Here in the second quarter before the half, three receivers set to the far side, one on the near side. And there is a timeout called. And we're going to take a timeout also. We'll be back with more after this.
Hey guys, welcome to Cool Supplements and Lifestyle. My name is Eddie Sanchez. I'm the owner, and I invite you guys to come and join us any day of the week, Monday through Sunday, here at Mall de las Águilas.
Really got it, really got it, really got it, really got it, yeah. Really got it, 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 really got it.
Sarita's Tortilla Factory, with 3 great locations to serve you in Maverick County. Come try our delicious barbacoa with the tortillas. Si son Saritas, ni me las calientes. Also, you can get our tortillas in Laredo, Texas at your local supermarket. That's Sarita's Tortilla Factory. So we're back, and it is a third and goal. Tries to go to the end zone right after the timeout. 5:57. It was incomplete.
They'll make it 4th down from the 23-yard line for Alexander.
So we got the feed back on. We are very sorry. Something probably happened upstairs, and I have no control over there. But we got the feedback on, and there's a field goal attempt. The ball is up and through. A 40-yard field goal on a 4th and goal from the 23-yard line. 40-yard field goal goes through the uprights. And they take a 10-0 lead with 5:52 left here in the second quarter. That's actually what happened in the game against Martin. They, right at the third quarter, I think they added another field goal. I'll go back to my notes of that game, because they were up 24-7. Yeah, it was a 23-yard. Actually, it was a. Yeah, I'm checking my notes. Yeah. Before the half, 20-yard field goal, 17-7. That's when they went up 17-7. So, same thing that happened. Well, we still have 5:52, but this was right before the half. It was zeros on the scoreboard. So. And 10-0 is the score with a 40-yard field goal. And I believe that's number That was number 36, right? Sebastian Brenes, who kicked that field goal. So back deep at the 10-yard line. Actually, gets it about the 11. Okay, brings it out. He's at the 30, tries to cut back, and the ball gets jarred loose. And Alexander looks like they have the ball. And that one was a big hit. There is a penalty flag. The coach is next to us here. So on the return, so funny. People are texting me right now, trying to find the game, and I'm telling them it's on. Huh? Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to do that just so. Just so people know that yes, we are on LBJ. So they'll have it after the fumble with 5:41. 1st and 10. They'll give it to number 40 and gets brought down at about the 30-yard line. So he gains 3 yards. Second and 7. Trots back. Rodriguez has plenty of time. Finds a man wide open. And does he get his feet in? Yes, he does. Right at the 1-yard line. That's number 1, Jeremiah Diaz. That's a 29-yard reception. Brings a 1st and goal. So 1st and goal for Alexander. See, I'm trying to find the game too on our YouTube channel, so I can get the link. And they stopped number 32 at the 1. They actually lost of 1. 2nd and goal from the 2-yard line. Actually throw it out to the slant pattern and no good. Off the fingertips, and he'll bring a 3rd and goal. After getting that win last week for LBJ, I mean, they're coming with some energy here, and they've stopped them short on a 4th down. First possession of the game, and here with 4:06, they're actually holding on right now. They're 3rd and goal from the 2-yard line. Rodriguez shotgun will drop back quick, and another slant pattern and incomplete. In and out of the hands of the intended receiver. So 4th and goal. Do you go for it here and get 6 or get the easy 3? I mean, go for it. That's what Jason Mack says. They're at the 2-yard line. Come on. I'm still thinking, why don't you, you're in the RPO standpoint, just run it yourself. As Rodriguez, shotgun formation, will roll out near side and looking and getting the ball. And it is a touchdown for LBJ. A 2-yard touchdown pass. On a 4th and goal from the 2, a 2-yard touchdown pass from number 9, J.R. Rodriguez, to number 1, the big receiver, the senior, Jeremiah Diaz. from 2 yards out with 3:57 left in the second quarter. From 2 yards out, put 6 on the board for Laredo Alexander, and Brennis puts the PAT through. 17-0. As the PAT is good. We'll be back with more after this. You're watching RealSportsLive.com, Real Sports Live Southwest.
Stat Emergency Center is here to offer emergency services any day of the week and around the clock. We know that our patients deserve better than the typical cramped waiting areas and long lines. Get the care you deserve. Get treated, not seated.
Hi, this is Rockefeller Jr., owner, operator of JetBow North. And on behalf of my family and JetBow North staff, I'd like to wish every student athlete a safe and successful year.
StatER does its testing and evaluations quickly without the delays of a traditional emergency room. We utilize the full services of a standard ER department, including CT scan, bedside emergency ultrasound, x-rays, and a full clinical laboratory.
And we're back live, taking at about the 10-yard line, gets a seam, that's number 26. And brings it back to right about the 1st and 10. Ball will be placed at the 27-yard line.
After the kick return, LBJ with a 1st and 10 from their own 27-yard line.
Second and 6. That ball carry was number 22 to the 31. And again, brings it near side. He's at the 30, 35, cuts it back 40, and gets brought down at about the 41-yard line. That's a nice run. So 1st and 10. LBJ from the 41-yard line. A 10-yard rush there for Santillan. With 3 minutes left here in the second quarter before the half, 17-0 the score. Segura will give it to Santillan. Santillan to the outside, cuts it back inside. He's across to about the 44, maybe the 45. They're going to give him the 45. So 4-yard gain on that play. After that 10-yard, excuse me, 2nd and 6.
Gain of 4 makes it 2nd and 6 for the Bulls. Line of scrimmage, the 45-yard line.
So 2nd and 6. Segura will hand it off to number 26 out to the outside. He crosses the 45 to the 47-yard line. So it's a 3rd and make it 4.
Community Bank is a knowledgeable team of Laredo bankers inviting you to experience what community banking is all about. Texas Community Bank.
And they're going to call a timeout as number 26 was the ball carrier. And again, number 26, I guess that's a different number. Because I know 22, yeah, number 26 was the ball carrier, and don't have him on the... unless that's an 8. Unless that's an 8, the ball carrier. And I know it was number 26 because I was the guy that actually brought it. It says 26, yeah. So, and unless it's Raul Bermea and he changed his number from 28 to 26. So a gain of 2 there for after the timeout here with 2:13 left here in the second quarter. think I know what's happening up there. I think I know. And we'll get it taken care of at the half. Ball at the 47-yard line. And that one is blown up. Actually, that was number 22. Santillan was trying to give it to number 21, if I'm mistaken. That's Manny Rodriguez. And that one was blown up as soon as the ball got handed off. He had a defender back to the 39-yard line. So that is a loss of about 8. Loss of 8, 4th and 12. And we'll take a break. We'll be back with more after this.
Getting you taken care of without long wait times. Stat Emergency Center is here to offer emergency services any day of the week and around the clock. Get the care you deserve. Get treated, not seated.
So we're back live, and 2:07 left, 17-0 the score. And the punt is off. Fair catch is called at about the 15. Actually, he cannot advance it. They're going to throw the flag. So a punt, and I believe number 11 called the fair catch, Alex Maldonado, but I think he touched it on the way down, and that's why he tried to advance it. It was the fact that he kind of said, well, you know what, I might have touched it, so let's go ahead and... So the fair catch spot was the 15. We'll bring it back to about the 7-yard line. So that's where Alexander will have the ball. First and 10 with 2 minutes from their own 7-yard line. That's where they're going to start this drive. And we'll give it to the running back. And there's a flag on the play. That's number 40 on the carry. So holding on the defense. So the defensive hold. They bring it to the 22-yard line. So it's first and 10 from the 22 from their own 22 for Alexander. 3 receivers set to the far side, 1 on the near side. So the line of scrimmage. Here's the 22 down 17-0. LBJ still fighting here in the second quarter. 1:38 left. J.R. Rodriguez shotgun will drop back. Looking deep middle of the field and almost intercepted. Alex Ali, the senior receiver, was the intended receiver, and we're going to go 2nd and 10 now. Trying to go deep here before the half. Incomplete. It'll be a 2nd and 10 from their own 22-yard line. Drop back quick to number 6. 30. And gets it to the 35-yard line. That one is Iker Jaimes. And Jaimes to the 30-yard line. I believe it was the 30 actually the 29. So 7-yard pass play. It's a 3rd and 3. Oh, 1st and 10, excuse me. 1st and 10 for Alexander. Looks and incomplete to the 34, 34-yard line. No, that was a 12-yard. I was totally wrong. Incomplete on 1st and 10. I'm multitasking here, just like, but you're better at it, Jason. You're better at that. 56 seconds left here before the half. 17-0. Ball spotted at the 34-yard line on a 2nd and 10. Rodriguez quick to Jaimes to the 40, crosses the 40, and actually the line judge down here spot him at the 40, so it's a 6-yard pass play from 3rd and 4 from the 40. So looking for the middle of the field. Still rolling out now, near side. Takes it himself and actually gets back to the line of scrimmage. So no gain by number 9 on a 3rd and 4. There is a penalty on the play. And we got 23 seconds left here before the halftime festivities happens. So there's no game holding on the offense. So that's going to bring him back 10 yards. It's going to be a 3rd and 14 from the 30-yard line. That's where they're going to spot the ball. 3rd and 14. The ball spotted at the 23-yard line. We'll give it to the running back, and he gets nowhere. Gets stopped immediately as soon as he crossed the 30 to the 31. A 1-yard gain for number 32. That's Ricky Ramirez, who shouldered a lot of it last week with Miklos Gonzalez out and Carlo Canalis being out. He actually came in that late third quarter, early fourth quarter, and had some good carries. So a 4th and call it 13. There's a timeout with 16 seconds left here before the half. And we're going to keep it here. 4th and 13. Thursday night football game of the week for RealSportsLive.com, Real Sports Live Southwest. We're excited to be bringing you Texas high school football. For the great state of Texas and South Texas, to be exact, Southwest Texas, Laredo, Eagle Pass, Del Rio, and South San Antonio. The trifecta, the triangle of I-35 down to Laredo, up Highway 277, all the way up to Del Rio, and then cross 90 from to San Antonio. That is the Bermuda Triangle of Southwest Texas. As we got a 4th and 13, 4th and 14. Second quarter, 16 seconds, 17-0. We're going to give you, of course, some highlights of the first half of this game. Punting unit comes out, ball at the 31. And just gets it off. That's number 1. That's a bounce. And takes a Alexander bounce. Now takes a LBJ roll back to about the 34-yard line. That was number 9 doing the kicking duties. J.R. Rodriguez. Number 1 was Sergio Juel. I think I pronounced his name right. Juel was back deep. So the punt went to the 34-yard line. That was a nice punt. So possession LBJ. 1st and 10. I believe they might just take a knee here because they got about a second before the half. And no, they throw it and it's incomplete. So an incomplete pass to end the first half of play from the Bill Johnson Student Activity Center in Laredo, Texas. This is Freddie Dea. We'll be back with more after this. You're watching RealSportsLive.com, Real Sports Live Southwest.
Rockefeller Jr., owner, operator of Playmore Family Entertainment. And on behalf of my family and Playmore Family Entertainment staff, I'd like to wish every student athlete a safe and successful year.
Hello, Eagle Pass and surrounding areas. My name is Grant Beau. I'm the general manager of Ramp Country Auto World. We have the largest selection of pre-owned inventory. Come by and see us at 1997 Veterans Boulevard, where we make sure our customers are number one.
Hey guys, Eddie Sanchez, owner of Fumble Fitness, located at 575 Commercial Street in downtown Eagle Pass. We invite you guys to come join us. We got equipment for everything from machines to free weights to bumpers. You name it, we got it. Come check us out, guys. Hey guys, welcome to Cool Supplements and Lifestyle. My name is Eddie Sanchez. I'm the owner, and I invite you guys to come and join us any day of the week, Monday through Sunday, here at Mall de las Águilas.
Really got it, really got it, really got it, really got it, yeah. Really got it, 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 really got it.
Sarita's Tortilla Factory with 3 great locations to serve you in Maverick County. Come try our delicious barbacoa with the tortillas. Si son Saritas, ni me las calientes. Also, you can get our tortillas in Laredo, Texas at your local supermarket. That's Sarita's Tortilla Factory.
Stat Emergency Center is here to offer emergency services any day of the week and around the clock. We know that our patients deserve better than the typical cramped waiting areas and long lines. Get the care you deserve. Get treated, not seated.
Hi, this is Rockefeller Jr., owner, operator of JetBow North. And on behalf of my family and JetBow North staff, I'd like to wish every student athlete a safe and successful year.
Stat ER does its testing and evaluations quickly without the delays of a traditional emergency room. We utilize the full services of a standard ER department, including CT scan, bedside emergency ultrasound, x-rays, and a full clinical laboratory, with a focus on getting you taken care of without long wait times. Stat Emergency Center is here to offer emergency services any day of the week and around the clock. Get the care you deserve. Get treated, not seated.
Hi, this is Rockefeller Jr., owner, operator of Playmore Family Entertainment. And on behalf of my family and Playmore Family Entertainment staff, I'd like to wish every student athlete a safe and successful year.
Hello, Eagle Pass and surrounding areas. My name is Grant Beau. I'm the general manager of Ramp Country Auto World. We have the largest selection of pre-owned inventory. Come by and see us at 1997 Veterans Boulevard, where we make sure our customers are number one.
Hey guys, Eddie Sanchez, owner of Fumble Fitness, located at 575 Commercial Street in downtown Eagle Pass. We invite you guys to come join us. We got equipment for everything from machines to free weights to bumpers. You name it, we got it. Come check us out, guys. Hey guys, welcome to Cool Supplements and Lifestyle. My name is Eddie Sanchez. I'm the owner, and I invite you guys to come and join us any day of the week, Monday through Sunday here at Mall de las Águilas.
Really got it, really got it, really got it, really got it, yeah. Really got it, 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 really got it.
Sarita's Tortilla Factory with 3 great locations to serve you in Maverick County. Come try our delicious barbacoa with the tortillas. Si son Saritas, ni me las calientes. Also, you can get our tortillas in Laredo, Texas at your local supermarket. That's Sarita's Tortilla Factory.
Stat Emergency Center is here to offer emergency services any day of the week and around the clock. We know that our patients deserve better than the typical cramped waiting areas and long lines. Get the care you deserve. Get treated, not seated.
Hi, this is Rockefeller Jr., owner, operator of JetBow North, and on behalf of my family and JetBow North staff, I'd like to wish every student athlete a safe and successful year.
Stat ER does its testing and evaluations quickly without the delays of a traditional emergency room. We utilize the full services of a standard ER department, including CT scan, bedside emergency ultrasound, x-rays, and a full clinical laboratory, with a focus on getting you taken care of without long wait times. Stat Emergency Center is here to offer emergency services any day of the week and around the clock. Get the care you deserve. Get treated, not seated.
Hi, this is Rockefeller Jr., owner, operator of Playmore Family Entertainment. And on behalf of my family and Playmore Family Entertainment staff, I'd like to wish every student athlete a safe and successful year.
Hello, Eagle Pass and surrounding areas. My name is Beau. I'm the general manager of Ramp Country Auto World. We have the largest selection of pre-owned inventory. Come by and see us at 1997 Veterans Boulevard, where we make sure our customers are number one.
Hey guys, Eddie Sanchez, owner of Fumble Fitness, located at 575 Commercial Street in downtown Eagle Pass. We invite you guys to come join us. We got equipment for everything from machines to free weights to bumpers. You name it, we got it. Come check us out, guys. Hey guys, welcome to Kumu Supplements and Lifestyle. My name is Eddie Sanchez. I'm the owner, and I invite you guys to come and join us any day of the week, Monday through Sunday here at Mall de las Águilas.
Really got it, really got it, really got it, really got it, yeah. Really got it, 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 really got it.
Sarita's Tortilla Factory with 3 great locations to serve you in Maverick County. Come try our delicious barbacoa with the tortillas. Si son Saritas, ni me las calientes. Also, you can get our tortillas in Laredo, Texas at your local supermarket. That's Sarita's Tortilla Factory.
Stat Emergency Center is here to offer emergency services any day of the week and around the clock. We know that our patients deserve better than the typical cramped waiting areas and long lines. Get the care you deserve. Get treated, not seated.
Hi, this is Rockefeller Jr., owner, operator of JetBow North, and on behalf of my family and JetBow North staff, I'd like to wish every student athlete a safe and successful year.
StatER does its testing and evaluations quickly without the delays of a traditional emergency room. We utilize the full services of a standard ER department, including CT scan, bedside emergency ultrasound, x-rays, and a full clinical laboratory, with a focus on getting you taken care of without long wait times. Stat Emergency Center is here to offer emergency services any day of the week and around the clock. Get the care you deserve. Get treated, not seated.
Hi, this is Rockefeller Jr., owner-operator of Playmore Family Entertainment. And on behalf of my family and Playmore Family Entertainment staff, I'd like to wish every student-athlete a safe and successful year.
Hello, Eagle Pass and surrounding areas. My name is Beau. I'm the general manager of Ramp Country Auto World. We have the largest selection of pre-owned inventory. Come by and see us at 1997 Veterans Boulevard, where we make sure our customers are number one.
To freeway, to bumpers, you name it, we got it. Come check us out, guys. Hey guys, welcome to Cool Supplements and Lifestyle. My name is Eddie Sanchez, I'm the owner, and I invite you guys to come and join us any day of the week, Monday through Sunday, here at Mall de las Águilas.
Really got it, really got it, really got it, really got it, yeah. Really got it, 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 really got it.
Sarita's Tortilla Factory with 3 great locations to serve you in Maverick County. Come try our delicious barbacoa with the tortillas. Si son Saritas, ni me las calientes. Also, you can get our tortillas in Laredo, Texas at your local supermarket. That's Sarita's Tortilla Factory.
Stat Emergency Center is here to offer emergency services any day of the week and around the clock. We know that our patients deserve better than the typical cramped waiting areas and long lines. Get the care you deserve. Get treated, not seated.
Hi, this is Rockefeller Jr., owner-operator of JetBow North. And on behalf of my family and JetBow North staff, I'd like to wish every student-athlete a safe and successful year.
StatER does its testing and evaluations quickly without the delays of a traditional emergency room. We utilize the full services of a standard ER department, including CT scan, bedside emergency ultrasound, x-rays, and a full clinical laboratory, with a focus on getting you taken care of without long wait times. Stat Emergency Center is here to offer emergency services any day of the week and around the clock. Get the care you deserve. Get treated, not seated.
Hi, this is Rockefeller Jr., owner-operator of Playmore Family Entertainment. And on behalf of my family and Playmore Family Entertainment staff, I'd like to wish every student-athlete a safe and successful year.
Hello, Eagle Pass and surrounding areas. My name is Beau. I'm the general manager of Ramp Country Auto World. We have the largest selection of pre-owned inventory. Come by and see us at 1997 Veterans Boulevard, where we make sure our customers are number one.
Hey guys, Eddie Sanchez, owner of Fumble Fitness, located at 575 Commercial Street in downtown Eagle Pass. We invite you guys to come join us. We got equipment for everything from machines to free weights to bumpers. You name it, we got it. Come check us out, guys. Hey guys,
Well, we're back live, halftime, and we're getting set up here. Myself and Jason Mack, we're kind of tallying up, helping each other out. Right now, total yards for LBJ is 20 total yards. As a week ago, they came off their first victory against Southwest Legacy. So they're coming in 1-3 in non-district play. And here again at the Bill Johnson Student Activity Center, we got 14 minutes. 17-0 is the score. Alexander leading this game. And we get the scoring drives. Started with Alexander. 5-play drive with 2:04 left in the first quarter. They find J.R. Rodriguez hooks up with number 8, Albert Laurel Jr. for a 40-yard pass play touchdown into the end zone. And the PAT was good for a 7-0 lead. Then a 16-play drive. And that was off the, if I'm not mistaken, it was off the... They had it at their own 22. So after the 39-yard field goal attempt for LBJ, that was no good as we started the second quarter. And then Alexander goes on that 16-play drive with 5:52 left in the second quarter. They kick a 40-yard field goal that goes through the uprights with Sebastian Brenes, the senior kicker, gets the whole leg into it and gets a 40-yard field goal. 10-0 is the score after that. 6 plays after the ensuing kickoff, there was a big hit and a fumble recovery with 5:41 left. So they go on a 6-play drive, and with 3:57 left in the second quarter, J.R. Rodriguez throws his second touchdown pass, and this one was a 2-yarder to Jeremiah Diaz, and that one makes it 16-0 with the PAT good. 17-0 is the score, and that's where we're at halftime. As we try and get some stats on Alexander. I know 20 yards total for LBJ. They had some good stops early on. The defense was playing well. As we got Jason Mack. Don't forget, guys, www.lmtonline.com is where you can get the stories of all this weekend and what's happening in the world of sports here in Laredo, Texas.
Looks like they have 205 total. They actually lost yards on the ground because of that sack and the bad snap.
Okay, so they have Rodriguez has 15 of 25 for 217 yards and 2 TDs. So Rodriguez is filling in just perfectly fine for Matt Connor. And Matt Connor, of course, a week ago had that big hit that was that took him out of that game against Martin. And I believe it was a thumb on his throwing hand, if I'm not mistaken. That's what the injury report was. And, of course, he's not on the field. J.R. Rodriguez is on the field. Also, Miklos Gonzalez is not on the field that's another big back that they're missing. But Ricky Ramirez is filling in for in the running back position. Of course, Carlo Canalis is not even in either. So they're missing some players, but yet they still find a way to score. And it's the next man up mentality for Coach Salinas and the Alexander Bulldogs. As we have about 10 minutes to go. And we will be back with more after this.
Supplements and Lifestyle. My name is Eddie Sanchez. I'm the owner, and I invite you guys to come and join us any day of the week, Monday through Sunday, here at Mall de las Águilas.
Really got it, really got it, really got it, really got it, yeah. Really got it, 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 really got it.
Sarita's Tortilla Factory with 3 great locations to serve you in Maverick County. Come try our delicious barbacoa with the tortillas. Si son Saritas, ni me las calientes. Also, you can get our tortillas in Laredo, Texas at your local supermarket. That's Sarita's Tortilla Factory.
Stat Emergency Center is here to offer emergency services any day of the week and around the clock. We know that our patients deserve better than the typical cramped waiting areas and long lines. Get the care you deserve. Get treated, not seated.
Hi, this is Rockefeller Jr., owner, operator of JetBowl North, and on behalf of my family and JetBowl North staff, I'd like to wish every student athlete a safe and successful year.
StatER does its testing and evaluations quickly without the delays of a traditional emergency room. We utilize the full services of a standard ER department, including CT scan, bedside emergency ultrasound, x-rays, and a full clinical laboratory, with a focus on getting you taken care of without long wait times. Stat Emergency Center is here to offer emergency services any day of the week and around the clock. Get the care you deserve. Get treated, not seated.
Hi, this is Rockefeller Jr., owner, operator of Playmore Family Entertainment. And on behalf of my family and Playmore Family Entertainment staff, I'd like to wish every student athlete a safe and successful year.
Hello, Eagle Pass and surrounding areas. My name is Beau. I'm the general manager of Ramp Country Auto World. We have the largest selection of pre-owned inventory. Come by and see us at 1997 Veterans Boulevard, where we make sure our customers are number one.
Looking to throw. Has a man deep. He's at the 30. He's at the 20. He's at the 10. He's at the 5 and brought down. From the 3-yard line. And gives it up the middle. Touchdown, Tigers! Number 22 from 3 yards out. A 3-yard touchdown run. So number 9 drops back, a screenplay. That's number 20. And he has blockers in front. Touchdown, Bulldogs. And there is a, trying to see if there's flags on the play. Where they're gonna have a new set of.
Hey guys, Eddie Sanchez, owner of Fumble Fitness, located at 575 Commercial Street in downtown Eagle Pass. We invite you guys to come join us. We got equipment for everything from machines to free weights to bumpers. You name it, we got it. Come check us out, guys. Hey guys, welcome to Kumo Supplements and Lifestyle. My name is Eddie Sanchez, I'm the owner, and I invite you guys to come and join us any day of the week, Monday through Sunday, here at Mall de las Águilas.
Really got it, really got it, really got it, really got it, yeah. Really got it, 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 really got it.
Sarita's Tortilla Factory with 3 great locations to serve you in Maverick County. Come try our delicious barbacoa with the tortillas. Si son Saritas, ni me las calientes. Also, you can get our tortillas in Laredo, Texas at your local supermarket. That's Sarita's Tortilla Factory.
Stat Emergency Center is here to offer emergency services any day of the week and around the clock. We know that our patients deserve better than the typical cramped waiting areas and long lines. Get the care you deserve. Get treated, not seated.
Hi, this is Rockefeller Jr., owner, operator of JetBowl North. And on behalf of my family and JetBowl North staff, I'd like to wish every student athlete a safe and successful year.
Stat ER does its testing and evaluations quickly without the delays of a traditional emergency room. We utilize the full services of a standard ER department, including CT scan, bedside emergency ultrasound, x-rays, and a full clinical laboratory, with a focus on getting you taken care of without long wait times. Stat Emergency Center is here to offer emergency services any day of the week and around the clock. Get the care you deserve. Get treated, not seated.
Hi, this is Rockefeller Jr., owner-operator of Playmore Family Entertainment. And on behalf of my family and Playmore Family Entertainment staff, I'd like to wish every student-athlete a safe and successful year.
He blew up number 4, Alex Eli. He was more physical there in the 5 yards of cushion. So, incomplete, 2nd and 10 for the Bulldogs. Drops back, looking, steps up in the pocket. Outside, finds a receiver and goes over a couple of Wolves. And that was number 32. Line of scrimmage will be the 40-yard line. The LBJ 40-yard line. 2 receivers set to the near side, 2 to the far side. Shotgun formation. The front 7 for LBJ will try and hassle JR as he finds Laurel deep. And he's at the 5. Touchdown Bulldogs as he gets. He blew up number 4, Alex Eli. He was more physical there in the 5 yards of cushion. So, incomplete, 2nd and 10 for the Bulldogs. Drops back, looking, steps up in the pocket. Outside, finds a receiver and goes over a couple of Wolves. And that was number 32. Line of scrimmage will be the 40-yard line. The LBJ 40-yard line. 2 receivers set to the near side, 2 to the far side. Shotgun formation. The front 7 for LBJ will try and hassle JR as he finds Laurel deep. And he's at the 5. Touchdown Bulldogs as he gets.
Hi, this is Rockefeller Jr., owner-operator of JetBow North. And on behalf of my family and JetBow North staff, I'd like to wish every student-athlete a safe and successful year.
And we're back live 7-0. Took 5 plays, 40 yards, and a onside kick. And the onside kick was actually, they did get it and gets hit hard by number 47. And that's Santino Palizo. He put a palizo on. So number 10, the quarterback. And I believe the referees will kind of converge. And I'm getting in Jason Mack's ear right now, and he's like looking at me. Let me type what I need to type, please. So 3 receivers to the far side. And Santian in the backfield. We'll give it to Segura. And Segura gets nailed as soon as he got it. That's number 5. Second and 11. Ball spotted at the 16-yard line. Drops back, still looking. Rolls out middle of the field and gets hit hard. And 10-0 is a score with a 40-yard field goal. And I believe that's number... that was number 36, right? Sebastian Brenes, who kicked that field goal. So back deep at the 10-yard line. Actually, gets it about the 11. Brings it out. He's at the 30. Tries to cut back. And the ball gets jarred loose. Trots back. Rodriguez has plenty of time. Finds a man wide open. And does he get his feet in? Or get the easy 3? I mean, go for it. That's what Jason Beck says. They're at the 2-yard line. Come on. I'm still thinking, why don't you, you're in an RPO standpoint, just run it yourself. As Rodriguez, shotgun formation, will roll out near side. And looking and getting the ball. And it is a touchdown for LBJ. Second and 6. That ball carry was number 22 to the 31. And again, brings it near side. He's at the 30, 35, cuts it back 40, and gets brought down at about the 41-yard line. He blew up number 4, Alex Eli. He was more physical there in the 5. And we're back live as you watch the first half of Cushion. So, incomplete, second and 10 for the Bulldogs. Drops back, looking, steps up in the pocket. Outside, finds a receiver and goes over a couple of Wolves. And that was number 32. As we have the second half getting started here. 17-0 from the Bill Johnson Student Activity Center in Laredo, Texas. Beautiful night. Thursday night lights. Thursday night football. And we are... Actually, I'm going to ask Jason, because we have a Ram Country Auto World Pick 6. If you had a chance, these are 6 games. And who would you pick? Vikings or Rams?
Rams.
Rams is what he will call... And then Bills versus Packers.
Oh, Packers.
The Packers for sure. Lions versus Cowboys.
I think Cowboys.
Cowboys this week. So now we go to the college ranks. West Virginia, Texas Tech.
Texas Tech.
Texas Tech, the Red Raiders. As we get the second half started. And, of course, they deferred to the second half. Takes it at about the 4-yard line. He's to the 10. And number 11 cuts it up. He's at the 30, 35, cuts it across again, and goes out of bounds at about the Maldonado. Actually, there's a penalty flag. Don't know what. He brought it all the way to the 35-yard line. No, not sure what's going on. So getting back to in the third quarter, and getting back to the picks. You said Texas Tech, and then Florida versus Mississippi State. The Bulldogs, Mississippi State. And the last one, number 7, Stanford at number 8, Notre Dame. They're playing at South Bend.
I'm going to pick Notre Dame.
Notre Dame at home. So, there you go. That's the Ram Country Auto World Pick 6. And a 6-pack of play. So, after that first half of play, 17-0, we go and start the third quarter. And the ball first and 10 for the Alexander Bulldogs at their own 13-yard line. So this is where they started. And first carry, that's number 30, that's number 40, but brought down by number 32. Number 32 is Mario Gonzalez, the linebacker, junior linebacker. And that's Ricky Ramirez. Ricky Ramirez, again, as we said, shouldered the load and got 2 yards on that play. Second and 8 from the 15-yard line. So 2 receivers to the near side, 2 to the far side. We're excited that Friday night is, and it is blocked. It is batted away by number 90. By number 90, Julio Diaz, the senior defensive end, put his man hands up and batted it down. So that's going to be an incomplete. 3rd and 8 from their own 15. As Jason Mack and I were talking off air, and we're talking about tomorrow's game. Of course, Laredo Martin going to Eagle Pass and playing CC Win at the start of the 14-5A district. Airs it out, and it is too deep and too long for number 1, Jeremiah Diaz. So, and right there, he was 15 of 25 in that first half. He's 0 for 2 in the second half. So, 15 of 27 for 217 already for, and 4th and 9, 4th and 8. So the first drive stalls here for Alexander, and 10:58 left. Back deep, or right about the midfield line, and the ball almost goes over the head of J.R. Rodriguez. He puts his hand up, and the ball takes a LBJ bounce and was down at the 40-yard line. So that's where they're going to have it, 1st and 10, and they got good field position starting this second half. They did not have good field position in that first half. They were always inside their own 20. As a matter of fact, their first drive started at the 17. Their second drive started at their own 5. Their third drive was at the 31. And then at the Alexander... Actually, no, they weren't even in Alexander territory. At their own 27. Their own 34. So, yeah, they started at their own... So now at the 40-yard line, and 1st and 10. 27, Jerry Villanueva with the ball carry. That's not the same. So it's Jerry Villanueva, 2nd and 9. We'll give it to Villanueva again, and hits the hole, gets to about the 44-yard line, a gain of 3. Again, Villanueva. Actually, a gain of 2. So a 3rd and 7, we'll call it. Actually, a long 6.
I think that's just Santian.
Okay. Santian. Yeah, there you go. So we got the PA announcer kind of helping us out too here. And Santian. So 3rd and 6 for the Wolves at the 36-yard line. Almost intercepted. It was almost taken from the hand of the quarterback Segura, and that was number 26. That was Christian Ruiz, the outside linebacker. So an incomplete pass, almost intercepted. 4th and 6. And you're finally in Alexander Bulldog territory. And nothing. You bring out the punt team. Yeah, 4th and 6, 3 seconds, 2 seconds on the play clock, and just got it off. That was number 32 kicking it off, Ricky Ramirez. Excuse me, not Ricky Ramirez. And they're going to down it at the 2-yard line. Nice punt. A 34-yard punt that pins them at the 2-yard line. So 1st and 10. Alexander will now have it at the 2, their own 2-yard line. One of these days I'm going to mic you up, man. Just so we can talk and hear each other and, you know, multitask here. 9:31. I do have the whole shebang. I mean, I do have the 2 mics. I can put a mic wider over where you're at so they can hear you talk. 2 receivers to the near side, 1 to the far side. In the shadows of his own end zone, Rodriguez will give it to his running back, and is stuffed right at the 3-yard line, a gain of 1. I believe that was number 40. So 2nd and 9 at their own 3. For some of the Valley teams, some of those teams that have a 6-team, because of course this week Del Rio has a bye. They have their open week. But for some of those teams, like this week, some of the Valley teams were playing Permian, and there's some big games in the San Antonio area. Midland Lee throwing from the end zone, and he gets a man at the 20, 30, across the 40, and that was Jeremiah Diaz. Gets loose to the 46-yard line. So a 43-yard catch and run. 1st and 10. So 1st and 10, 3rd quarter, 8:39. We'll give it to 40 again, and we'll be brought down at about the 48. So 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8. I bet the atmosphere will be different tomorrow on a Friday Night Football, as we have the visiting Eagle Pass Eagles coming into town, and the Laredo United Longhorns coming in 2-2 after beating San Benito last week. If you want to get the preview of that game, go to lmtonline.com. Rodriguez will tuck it in and take a slide. It's where he started or where he finished. The ball at the 48-yard line. So he gets a 6-yard gain. So a 3rd and 2. 3rd and 4, excuse me.
3rd and 4 for Alexander.
To the 48. Third and 2, 7:18, a quick out, and almost intercepted. Nice play by number 14. And that one broken up by Sergio Claudio, who's a junior DB. So it's a 4th and 4 from the LBJ 48-yard line. And I was checking the schedule to maybe see a Saturday night game, and no, there's no Saturday night games. Rugby style, getting it to Landa, and at the 20, gets it across the 20 to the 22. That was number 20. That was number 1, excuse me. Sergio Well. So 1st and 10 from their own 22-yard line. We're in the 3rd quarter. I like these little notepads because they're handy. I have sheets. I have other sheets that I'll show you the sheet that I have. It might help you. At their own 22-yard line. And it is dropped back at the sacked was number 10, Luis Segura. And then that one was I believe, number 16. And that was Luis Mario Alvarado, the DN, junior DN. All the way back to the 6-yard line. That's a loss of... Trying to get the call there. How much he lost? It was 2nd and 24. Ball at the 16 yards. Yeah, I was trying to get the numbers together. So neither 10. Now he actually gets 4 yards back. So 3rd and 22. Actually, it's more than that, but let's go ahead and call that 3rd and forever.
27 now, the false start.
There you go. So false start. A penalty is called. And 3rd and 27 now. 5 yards back. The momentum early on with that stop, and you know, Alexander was driving and they got that stop at the 2-yard line. I think that was a great momentum booster for LBJ, but they couldn't capitalize. Swing pass to the outside and was incomplete. The intended receiver out there was number 22, Eddie Santillan.
Pass intended for number 22, Santillan, is incomplete. It'll bring up a 4th down.
So 4th and, let's just call it long. Ball at the 6-yard line. Incomplete pass. Just talking about on our talk show, Gridiron Talk, and we talked to the defensive coordinator, Coach Olivas, Roger Olivas for the Eagle Pass Eagles. He basically said, well, we're going to have to come and make sure that we stop Huerta and we stop their weapons in Murillo, and also their other Almeida. You know, Almeida is another target that Huerta likes to go to. And, of course, they're going to have to stop the running game, and they're going to have to stop. So, yes, we're changing kind of subject here because it is 1st and 10, and I'm just trying to give you guys a backstory on tomorrow night. Tomorrow night, literally everybody here, even in Laredo, knows that this is a big game for both schools. It sets the tone for the district. In this district where you have 2 teams that are 4-0, Eagle Pass 4-0, Nixon 4-0, and then you got Alexander that's 2-2, and also United at 2-2. So first play to number 40 and gets hit hard by number 1, Sergio Joel. And that was the running back, number 40, all the way to the 49-yard line, the LBJ 49. So we, so where did they start? I'm trying to see where they start. 1st and 10 at the 40. So it was a 10-yard rush. That quick. They're at the 49 of LBJ. Shotgun formation. We'll give again to number 40 on a stretch play. Cuts it back in. Still on his feet. Gets across the 45 to the 44-yard line. And again, number 40. The duties here, Bruce Ferguson, sophomore running back. Gets 5 yards. 2nd and 5. So again, tomorrow night we're going to be live audio. So it's audio live, and then an hour to an hour and a half after the game, we're going to be able to give you the footage of the full game tomorrow night. So 4 minutes left here in the 3rd quarter, 17-0. Screen to Laurel. Laurel gets it, and he gets dropped after crossing to the 42-yard line, maybe. I think that was number 8, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, number 4. So that was Alex Eli. And that ball, a yard. Pass played 3rd and 4 to the 43. In these RPOs, man, it's hard to even gauge what they're doing sometimes because they throw a 1-yard pass that can go for more. A nice delay up the middle, 30, 25, and it's brought down at the 20, 21, 20, 23. We're looking to see where the back judge and then the line judge. And that was number 40 again with the ball carry. 1st and 10. The ball placed at the 23-yard line. A 20-yard gain there. 1st and 10 for the Bulldogs here midway, or actually late third quarter, because we got about 2:43 left. A stretch play again, gets it near side 20, 15, and goes out of bounds as he's being chased by number 41. There's some little extra tuck. Actually, that's 42. That was for Ferguson. Christian Ramos, the linebacker, and gets it out at the 14-yard line. So a gain of 9-yard gain, 2nd and 1. Again, a dose of running here, running the clock down 2:25, and that was Ricky Ramirez, number 32, the ball carrier. And does he get the yard? Yeah, he got. Actually, no, he did not get the yard. So no gain, 3rd and 1 from the 14. So 3rd and 1, 2 receivers to the far side, 2 to the near side. Rodriguez in shotgun formation has Ramirez next to him. Looks near side, and it is, they're going to call it incomplete as the ball came out. I want to see that replay because that ball came out. Not sure if he crossed the line or not. 4th and 1. Could it be a big stop here for the LBJ Wolves nearing the end of the third quarter with 1:44 left? 2 receivers to the near side, 2 to the far side. Will drop back, actually rolling out near side and over the head of Laurel, and incomplete. And the Alexander Bulldogs cannot convert that 4th down on a 4th and 1, incomplete to number 8. And they take over on downs with 1:39. So they stop them. And now the home team, LBJ, Laredo LBJ, takes over 1st and 10 at their own 14-yard line. And the first play goes nowhere. And it is blown up quickly. And that was number 22, who I believe has negative yards, if I'm not mistaken.
Slightly positive.
Oh, slightly positive. Maybe what?
But the team's down to like 8 total yards.
8 total yards of offense with sacks and everything to be accounted. 2nd and 10, and loss of 4 there. To the 10. Actually, number 7 comes in with an in around. The ball carrier was Rupert Landa. And gets it to the 12, a 2-yard gain. And there's a flag down. Yeah, you're right. It's either hot, really, really hot in here, or really, really cold. So the penalty's offset, and they're going to set it down at the 12-yard line, 3rd. And 3rd and 12 from the 12. That's pretty funny. 3rd and 12 from the 12-yard line. With 50 seconds left, and not sure if they're going to call a timeout, but the ball is placed at the 12-yard line. 3rd quarter here, 17-0 Bulldogs. All the scores happen in the first half, and we give you those scoring drives. Also give you some first half highlights, and almost picked off. That was going to Rupert Landa and number 26, Christian Ruiz. Almost had a pick 6, and almost had himself a touchdown. Incomplete. A 4th and 12. We were also talking, Jason Mack and I was also talking about Saturday 1 o'clock at the Alexander Gymnasium. We got the big 5-0. Oh, there's a play. The ball is on the ground and at the 20-yard line. They needed to get to about the 24. It was a fake punt that went what do you have to lose with the 4th and 12? A fake punt. And the ball is turnover on downs. So it's Alexander 1st and 10 at the LBJ 18-yard line. So 17-0, 1st and 10, 19 seconds left here. Man in motion is number 10. That's Abrego. To number 40, cuts back inside, reverses field to the 20, to the 15, excuse me, and was met and brought back all the way back to about the 25, and that's number 36 in on the tackle. 35, excuse me. 35 was the Rolando Galaviz. And the ball all the way to the, I guess, the 16-yard line. He gained 2 yards there. All that for just 2-yard run. To the 16, 2nd and 8. We're going to be back with more after this. You're watching RealSportsLive.com, Real Sports Live Southwest.
Hello, Eagle Pass and surrounding. My name is Grant Beau. I'm the general manager of Ram Country Auto World. We have the largest selection of pre-owned inventory. Come by and see us at 1997 Veterans Boulevard, where we make sure our customers are number one.
Well, we start the 4th quarter, and Alexander will have it. Second and 8 from the 16-yard line. I'm listening to the PA announcer and him saying that it's 2nd and 16. Actually, from the 16-yard line, and that ball is touchdown on the far side. And that's Albert Laurel's the 2nd touchdown of the night. A 16-yard touchdown on a 2nd and 8. And the 3rd touchdown for Rodriguez is he goes to Albert Laurel from 16 yards out on a fade touchdown pass to the corner, the far sideline, with 11:51 here in the 4th quarter. The Bulldogs extend the lead 23-0 with the point after attempt is no good. So PAT is no good. So 23-0 is the score. Took 2 plays. After the fake punt, set them up at the 18, and they went to their bread and butter. So touchdown, and we'll be back with more after this.
Hey guys, Eddie Sanchez, owner of Kumo Fitness, located at 575 Commercial Street in downtown Eagle Pass. We invite you guys to come join us. We got equipment for everything from machines to free weights to bumpers. You name it, we got it. Come check us out, guys. Hey guys, welcome to Kumo Supplements and Lifestyle. My name is Eddie Sanchez. I'm the owner, and I invite you guys to come and join us any day of the week, Monday through Sunday, here at Mall de las Águilas.
Really got it, really got it, really got it, really got it, yeah. Really got it, 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 really got it.
Sarita's Tortilla Factory with 3 great locations to serve you in Maverick County. And we're back. 23-0 is the score, fourth quarter, with 11:51. 2 plays, a rush for 2 yards, and then a 16-yard connection. The ball muffled up, that's number 26. And he gets it to about the 23-yard line. Actually, the 19-yard line. I'm like looking and seeing where the ball is at. So 1st and 10. And that is 26. But there's no 26 here. Unless that's an 8. Raul Bermea, the one that returned it. So the ball at their own 19-yard line. 1st and 10 for the LBJ Wolves. And Segura comes out with 2 receivers set to the far side, 2 to the near side. We'll give it to Santillan. Santillan will break a couple of tackles and gets across the 20 to the 23-yard line. A 4-yard gain. It will be a 2nd and 6. They send a single receiver to the far side, 2 to the near side. We'll give again to Santillan. Santillan tried to stretch it to the outside and gets brought down to about the 15-yard line. And that one was the defensive end trying to get the number 16 on the outside. That's Luis Mario Alvarado. Back to the 15-yard line. A loss of about 8 yards. So 3rd and 15. (23-0) brings a man flared out in motion. Screen pass to the other side, and it's picked. He's at the 5 trying to make a move and gets it to about the 1-yard line. And the Alexander Bulldogs get a... That's number 5, Donnie Etheridge, the all-district safety. Picks it off and gets it to the 1-yard line. He picked it off right about the 15-yard line, right about 15, 16-yard line, and brought it back all the way to the 1. So an interception, number 5, Donnie Etheridge, with 10:15 left here in the fourth quarter. And Alexander has it 1st and 10. Well, actually 1st and goal from the 1-yard line. So 1st and goal. Receiver, 2 receivers set to the far side, 1 on the near side. We'll give it to Ferguson. Ferguson trying to find some running room, and no, he gets bottled up. And Ferguson actually loses a yard. 2nd and goal. So 2nd and goal from the 2. 2 receivers to the far side, 1 on the near side. Bring Abrego in motion to the near side. Looking, finding the middle of the... And it's a touchdown for Alexander, number 11. Alex Maldonado. A 2-yard touchdown pass. As J.R. Rodriguez is kind of padding his stats there for his 4th touchdown of the night. He spread the wealth with 9:36, makes it 29-0 with the point after attempt yet to come, and it is up and good, makes it 30-0. So, with that, we'll be back with more after this. You're watching RealSportsLive.com, Real Sports Live Southwest.
Barbacoa with the tortillas. Si son ceritas, ni me las calientes. Also, you can get our tortillas in Laredo, Texas at your local supermarket. That's Saritas Tortilla Factory.
Stat Emergency Center is here to offer emergency services any day of the week and around the clock. We know that our patients deserve better than the typical cramped waiting areas and long lines. Get the care you deserve. Get treated, not seated.
Hi, this is Rockefeller Jr., owner, operator of JetBow North. And on behalf of my family and JetBow North staff, I'd like to wish every student athlete a safe and successful year.
So we're back live. 30-0 is the score. And actually we got about 9:36 left. Last week in Eagle Pass we had a lightning delay. That's Rupert at the 15, now the 20. Cuts it back, has the running room, 25, and carries a Alexander Bulldog with him to the 30-yard line. That was number 31 on the tackle, Steven I'm trying to pronounce his last name. When we talk it, Mazatatics. Anyways, the home team has it. LBJ with 9:20 left. 1st and 10 from their own 31-yard line. That's where they have it. Do we have a new quarterback in for LBJ? It looks to be number 4 in. We'll give it to number 22. And he bounces off a tackle. Nice run by number 22, Santillan. And number 4 is Rene Herrera, the senior quarterback. Will come in second. And we'll call it, they got it to the 35. So it's a 4-yard gain, 2nd and 6. We'll give it again to Santillan, and he gets to the 35. So no gain on that play. 3rd and 6. So Southwest Legacy a week ago played LBJ. LBJ won that ball game. I believe that broke a losing streak for them, a 14-game losing streak, and that you can read up on that story at the Laredo Morning Times online.com. So from the 35, incomplete. Now tomorrow night, Laredo Martin will actually be in Eagle Pass, and we're gonna have Noah Garcia, one of our play-by-play guys, have that game live on our YouTube channel. So any Laredo people will be able to hear that game live on our YouTube channel, and I'll be here again, this beautiful stadium, the Student Activity Center, the Bill Johnson Student Activity Center. We're gonna have it live tomorrow, audio only. Sorry, Friday nights we can't have video. Yo-yo rules state we can't. The ball to the 28, a punt. And we'll be back after this. You're watching RealSportsLive.com.
StatER does its testing and evaluations quickly without the delays of a traditional emergency room. We utilize the full services of a standard ER department, including CT scan, bedside emergency ultrasound, x-rays, and a full clinical laboratory, with a focus on getting you taken care of without long wait times. Stat Emergency Center is here to offer emergency services any day of the week and around the clock. Get the care you deserve. Get treated, not seated.
So we're back live in the first play of this drive to number 32. The ball was placed at the 28-yard line. That was number 32, Ricky Ramirez. On a 1st and 10. And gains about a yard. 2nd and 9 to the 29.
We'll make it 2nd and 9 for the Bulldogs, line of scrimmage, the 29-yard line.
Give it again to Ramirez. Ramirez across to the 30-yard line. Gets another yard, actually to the 31. 2-yard gain. And there was a late flag. It all starts in the trenches. It all starts with the D-line and O-line. Whoever controls the line of scrimmage, you can kind of tell where the game will go. And again, tomorrow, it's gonna be just like that. It's whoever controls the line of scrimmage for the Eagles or United, I believe, will be the winner of that game. 6:55 left here. Just like here, Alexander has been controlling the line of scrimmage, and they've been able to do what they need to do to move the ball. So, penalty on the play, and we'll bring it back to the 16-yard line. That was a 15-yard variety. So it'll be a 2nd and 25. Quick out to a 15, makes a move, gets it out to about the 23, 20. Actually, no, the 21. So that pass was caught by number 6. Sorry, I have bad eyesight over here, so I'm trying to squint and everything. To the 21-yard line. That was a 5-yard pass play. So it's a 3rd and 20. I have 3rd and 20, but the big Jumbotron over there has 3rd and 18. Oh, yeah. Yeah. So 4th and 18. And the ball takes a bounce and is down right at the 45-yard line. So 1st and 10. Everybody everywhere is saying that the game between Eagle Pass and United will kind of set the tone for District 29 6A this season, and will also set the tone for the district championship. Because again, last year Alexander was able to pull an upset. Also, United South was able to pull an upset, and as they dropped United out of the playoffs. And that first pass was to number 2, Luis Gomez. So number 4 to number 2. That was to the 48-yard line. So 2nd and 3. Jason Mack is typing away, getting his story written up so it can be published, and you can actually watch it. Actually, you can read it up later on tonight, if I'm not mistaken. Incomplete. Am I right, Jason? Yeah, you can log on and get all the stats and everything that happened from tonight's game. They're at the Alexander 48. So it's 3rd and 3, 4:58 left, 30-0 is the score. We'll give it up the middle and across to the 45, the 44-yard line. So the change will move. Move those chains. 1st and 10 from the 44. 4-yard gain there on that play. I know Joe Bowling is busy down in the valley, and we have about 5 or 6 games on our schedule on tap for just Thursday night. Nice kickback, and he is moving the chains. That's got to be on our highlight reel. He had 4 Alexander Bulldogs on him, and he moved them all the way. Even his shirt is all. That was number 26, the ball carrier. Huh? The ball at the 43. Second and 9 for the LBJ Bulldogs. Hey, that's good effort for a 1-yard run. Quick pass to the outside, caught at the 39 and brought out of bounds. Gomez again, and that one to the 38. So it's a 3rd and 4 at the Alexander 38. Herrera will try and run and gets brought down from behind. That's number 15. That's Seth Peña. Peña getting the sack. And that one goes to about the 42. So a 4-yard loss. He'll bring a 4th and 8. So timeout LBJ with 2:43 left here in the 4th quarter. We'll be back with more after this.
Hi, this is Rockefeller Jr., owner-operator of Playmore Family Entertainment. And on behalf of my family and Playmore Family Entertainment staff, I'd like to wish every student-athlete a safe and successful year.
Hello, Eagle Pass and surrounding areas. My name is Grant Beau. I'm the general manager of Ram Country Auto World. We have the largest selection of pre-owned inventory. Come by and see us at 1997 Veterans Boulevard, where we make sure our customers are number one.
Hey guys, Eddie Sanchez, owner of Fumble Fitness, located at 575 Commercial Street in downtown Eagle Pass. We invite you guys to come join us. We got equipment for everything from machines to free weights to bumpers. You name it, we got it. Come check us out, guys.
And after the timeout, we're back. Herrera drops back looking for a screen pass to number 22 and had to get to about the 34 and was brought out of bounds quickly at the 40-yard line. So a 2-yard pass play. And turnover on downs. Alexander will have 1st and 10 at their own 40-yard line with 2:36 left in the 4th quarter. So Alexander now has it. 1st and 10. We'll give it to number 40. He's to the outside and gets across to the 45 to the 46-yard line. And that was Ferguson. So it's a 2nd and 4 now. 2 minutes left here. And they're going to bleed the play clock down to seconds as he's looking at the play clock on the far sideline. We'll bring a man in motion. That's number 81. Menchaca will give to Ferguson up the middle. And carries the load across the 50 to the 49. So another 6-yard gain. It's 1st and 10. And now the 49. That's the LBJ 49. So it's 1st and 10. With a minute 12, 2 receivers to the near side, 2 to the far side. And that's still J.R. Rodriguez, but he's handing off the ball. Gets it across the 45 to the 44-yard line. That was Ferguson, under a minute. Sort of the 44, that's a 5-yard gain. Second and 5 from the 44. "24 seconds. This would be the last play of the game. And that was number 40. Ferguson again gets it across to the 42-yard line. A 2-yard gain. 3rd and 3. 9 seconds, 8 seconds, and ladies and gentlemen, the final score, the final horn, and the LBJ Wolves dropped their first district game in District 29 6A, 30-0, as Alexander takes care of business. We'll be back with more after this with the post-game show brought to you by Ram Country Auto World, Sarita's Tortilla Factory, Kumo Fitness, and also Beau North, Beau Del Rio, and Playmore Family Entertainment Center. We'll be back with more after this.
Hey guys, welcome to Kumo Supplements and Lifestyle. My name is Eddie Sanchez. I'm the owner, and I invite you guys to come and join us any day of the week, Monday through Sunday, here at Mall de las Águilas.
Really got it, really got it, really got it, really got it, yeah. Really got it, 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 really got it.
Sarita's Tortilla Factory, with 3 great locations to serve you in Maverick County. Come try our delicious barbacoa with the tortillas. Si son saritas, ni me las calientes. Also, you can get our tortillas in Laredo, Texas at your local supermarket. That's Sarita's Tortilla Factory.
Stat Emergency Center is here to offer emergency services any day of the week and around the clock. We know that our patients deserve better than the typical cramped waiting areas and long lines. Get the care you deserve. Get treated, not seated.
Hi, this is Rockefeller Jr., owner, operator of Beau North, and on behalf of my family and Beau North staff, I'd like to wish every student athlete a safe and successful year.
StatER does its testing and evaluations quickly, without the delays of a traditional emergency room. We utilize the full services of a standard ER department, including CT scan, bedside emergency ultrasound, x-rays, and a full clinical laboratory, with a focus on getting you taken care of without long wait times. Stat Emergency Center is here to offer emergency services any day of the week and around the clock. Get the care you deserve. Get treated, not seated.
Hi, this is Rockefeller Jr., owner, operator of Playmore Family Entertainment. And on behalf of my family and Playmore Family Entertainment staff, I'd like to wish every student athlete a safe and successful year.
So we're back with the post-game show brought to you by Ram Country Auto World, 1997 North Veterans Boulevard in Eagle Pass, Texas, 830-872-3444. Go to www.ramcountryautoworld.com. Also, Sarita's Tortilla Factory. Si son Saritas, ni me las calientes. They're also, Saritas are, you can buy them here in Laredo, Texas. They're at your local supermarket here in Laredo, Texas. Playmore Entertainment Center, coming soon, loop off of Loop 20. Beau North, Beau Del Rio. As the final score from the Bill Johnson Student Activity Center, Alexander Bulldogs 30, the Laredo LBJ Wolves 0. As we give you just a synopsis of the scoring. A 5-play drive in the first quarter with 2:04 left. J.R. Rodriguez connects to Albert Laurel Jr. for a 40-yard touchdown pass and makes it 6-0 with the PAT good. 16-play drive. Again, Alexander puts 3 points on the board with the kicker, number 36, Sebastian Brennis, 40 yards out, puts it through the uprights with 5:52 to make it 10-0. 6-play drive with 3:57 left in the second quarter as Rodriguez his second touchdown pass of the night, a 2-yard one for Jeremy Diaz, and makes it 16-0 with the PAT good. And that was the first half scored. In the second half, it happened kind of late early in the fourth quarter, after a fake punt, turnover on downs from LBJ, a 2-play drive that resulted in the 16-yard touchdown pass, third of the night for J.R. Rodriguez, and the second for Laurel, 16 yards out, touchdown with 11:51 in the fourth quarter. The PAT was no good. That was 23-0 Alexander. And then after an interception from Donnie Etheridge with 10:15 left in the fourth quarter, well, it was another touchdown pass from J.R. Rodriguez to number 11 now, Alex Maldonado, from 2 yards out. With 9:36 left, made it 29-0 with the PAT good. And that was where the scoring ended, as the Alexander Bulldogs take the win 30-0. And don't forget, go to our Facebook page, Real Sports Live, and go to our Facebook page, Real Sports Live Southwest. We're going to have the highlights of tonight's game and much, much more. Guys, don't forget, we have Tuesday night game of the week, volleyball. We have Thursday night football. We have Friday night audio. And then, of course, we have Saturday volleyball. As we're just trying to tweak everything for this Saturday, as we have a blockbuster on Saturday at 1 o'clock at the Alexander Gymnasium. 5-0 United. 5-0 Alexander, seeing who gets the top spot. Last year they went to 3, had to go to 3 matches, as they both took 1 match apiece, and then they had to decide who the district champion was last year. So it looks like this year the same thing is going to happen. But everybody else is kind of still up in the air. LBJ, Eagle Pass, Del Rio are all in the mix for the playoff spots, second or the third and fourth spots. United South and Nixon are, I believe, 0-5 and 1-4, if I'm not mistaken. Still need to check some of the stats, or some of the, as we getting the final tallies. Jason Mack, Laredo Morning Times. Don't forget, guys, make sure you guys read up all his stuff on lmtonline.com. Jason Mack, always good to us. So, guys, don't forget, we're live tomorrow, audio. Laredo United Longhorns play host to the Eagle Pass Eagles. Laredo United 2-2, Eagle Pass 4-0. But 2 totally different teams gearing up for district play, District 29 6A, as the Alexander Bulldogs start 1-0, and LBJ drops their first district game in this 2018 campaign. So, for my camera operator who's above us, that's Marcus Appleton. For Jason Mack, I'm Freddie Heredia. Keep talking sports. We see you on the flip side tomorrow. Good night and good day from the Bill Johnson Student Activity Center.